As a group, we try and make a yearly big round trip, 4x4ing wise or camping. We just decided we couldn't let this opportunity pass or wait longer. We have to go to this year's Afrika Burn. Now this is not our normal camping style. Usually we'll go, and most people call it maybe glamping. This is more survivalist camp, and those of you that don't know Afrika Burn, here's a short video on it. So in essence, basically we decided that as fellow engineers and people that like to work with our hands, maybe not nearly as artistic as some of the folk there, we want to contribute to the Afrika Burn experience by bringing in something, artwork made by us, by the group. Now this is where things kind of began to get very optimistic. Right, so today marks the first day of the start of the Afrika Burn Mutant Vehicle, the Comus Oasis. And I'm heading over to pier. The steel materials are dropped off today, just past 3 o'clock. It's day about, the 12th of January. And it's going to be the start of the project. So quite excited. Bernard's also there. We're going to see what's going to happen today. How's it? Lekker. Beste dag. Lekker, Cheers. Loop je motor al? About that.
Ja, kom eens kijken.
Lijkt beter als laas.
Ja, dat is nog een kar bij en de plaklies. Zo, eens kijken.
Dus laas je reden. Hopefully it fires. Everything is bolted on. This is a 1.7 liter Type 4 VW bus motor, correct, Phil?
Yeah.
Air cooled, obviously. And it's going to be the first start. Everything is complete on it. And I love our lovely fuel pumps right here, fuel feeds. This is going to be the first official run of this engine. It did start, it did fire. It seems healthy, we just have to check the timing. And then obviously give it, check the linkages on the carburetors.
And add some oil.
And we had to add some oil, obviously it was a bit low. And I think it should run quite good now.
Mini-morsie.
Safety 101.
Body magic.
Ignition. Okay, shut up.
Okay.
Call that a success.
Smokey Joe, this thing.
It just needs a bit of timing adjustment and a few lines, and then we're almost ready.
Yeah.
These are the tires we're putting on this rig. Oh, this is quite heavier than I thought. These are 44-inch Arctic truck tires, and to show a bit of a comparison, we're going to put it next to this Beetle over here. Yeah, that's a 44-inch Arctic tire. It'll fit.
We'll make it fit.
Yeah. It's actually going on Suzuki 8J 15-inch rims. And then this, with the bus gearbox, is going to power the rig. And here you can see the rig in pieces. It's still to be built. So it's going to be quite a busy next few months. at least we've got only 4 months left to build a complete vehicle. Yeah.
So we got this great idea to build a VW powered vehicle or stage deck on 44-inch Arctic truck tires. So we submitted this CAD drawing to the officials at AfrikaBurn DMV, and they seemed quite keen on the idea. They even gave us a small allowance so we can start building this project. The problem was we had barely 4 months to complete this whole rig.
Right, so this is the next update. It is 2 weeks later from last time. We got the engine running, everything's working, everything's going according to plan, and then suddenly we realized, wait, it's gonna be easier if we build the whole thing onto a working 4x4 chassis, especially with low range and those massive wheels. And so I found this rolled Discovery Land Rover V8 model, and we were gonna buy it, and that took 2 weeks just to trying to negotiate with the previous owner and the insurance and to buy the whole thing back. And eventually we didn't get the vehicle because it had to go to auction. And then, well, we thought if it goes to auction it's going to take another month or so to get the thing back into our possession, and then it's probably too late to build the whole thing. So then we went back to the design and we kind of realized we are running out of time. Temporarily we gave up on the whole Commerce Oasis thing, but we were still adamant to build something for Afrika Burn. So that's when we thought about building a deck. The same as Commerce Oasis, just chop the wheels off on the front and back and minus the engine, minus a trailer. Build the whole stage, the deck, the party stage, and then put the whole thing on top of a working vehicle, on top of a bakkie, something like Pugly. So that's where we got the idea, okay, it'll work great. So we got these pallets from Bernard, machine pallets, 1.5 by 2.8 meters long. We broke 2 and then we made one complete pallet. That was Sunday's work. It looks beautiful, there's almost no gaps there. It's actually come out better than we thought, and it's decent quality actually. Well, now it's kind of sad because now my whole video is just going to be about building a deck and not a vehicle for Afrika Burn. So hopefully if this gets finished in time, there's another project next door in Pierre's other garage that's half a combi, and which might just work for the Commerce Oasis, so it'll turn into a semi-chariot thing. If we do finish this in time, you'll see that video. If not, then
next year.
This is our project. So yeah, let's get to work.